Determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's got his man. It's Henry for the Chargers touchdown. Hunter hit. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Number 30, Austin.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 13-yard
well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders, nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. On the screen, this is Eckler. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him, but right now he's locked in and it's in sync with his quarterback.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Chargers.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 22. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They started on the ground with Eckler. And some space here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're You're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
That's good.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Wentz now on first down. And the Raiders have got him.
Carson Wentz.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 19th touchdown now. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run here with Eckler, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's Eckler again. They find some open field here. There he goes right side. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field. And I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Once more, here's Eckler. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 3, second and a yard. Now Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're heading towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So first and 10 now from the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a second and 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the ball.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 21st. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And they give this time to the tailback. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now a handoff here to his running back. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Final score, Chargers 56.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?